When used effectively, videos can prepare leads for sales, build trust, incite action, and save your sales staff time. But how exactly do we add video to our sales process? One of our sales experts, Anj Bourgeois, is here to tell us just how to do it. How's it going, Anj?
Good to see you, Austin.
Good to see you too. So I've got some questions, and the first one of that is, what are some of the benefits of including video in your sales process?
Well, there's a ton of them. Video is an absolute game changer. And so there's three big ones that I have for you. So number one is people get pre-sold on working with you before you even start working together. So that's amazing. Because of video, people feel like they know you. They're bought in. They're ready to go. They're like, yep, I understand everything. Let's just go ahead and do it. So if you can do that, that is amazing because you're taking so much of that sales process and shrinking it so that it happens before the sales process begins, which is exactly what you want. That leads me to the second point, which is if you use video well, it saves you so much time. Because if you are not using video, then you have to build all this trust in person. But if you are using video, they feel like they know you, they trust you, their questions have been answered, and you're just going to go through the sales process so much faster because you answered all the stuff beforehand with video. Or you can send video within the sales process to speed it up as well. And then another major benefit is just the power of showing rather than telling. And this is especially important for service industries or, things where there's a physical product, or even if it's not a physical product, even if you're selling like a community like Impact Plus, if you can show them through a video and say, hey, look, when you come into this community, we have this education here, we have this education here, then it becomes much more real to the prospect and it helps them kind of like almost get their hands on what the finished product looks like in a sense before they actually buy it. So it helps to, again, speed up the sales cycle, move prospects through faster, give them more of a personalized experience, and all around just communicate more effectively, which is going to help your business grow.
Like you're saying, or the saying goes, seeing is believing. You're just helping those prospects see, and you've got your end on it. So you're telling them, they're seeing it. It just works well together. Are there any certain types of videos that someone should be using at different stages of the sales process?
Great question. So yes, let's start with types first. For types, what you want to think about is either one-to-one or one-to-many. And so a one-to-one video, this is like after a sales consultation or before a sales consultation. When we are sending a video, I would send it directly to you, Austin. I would use your name. I would say, hey, saw that you just booked a call. Super excited to connect with you then. Make sure to check out this other video in the link down below that I'm going to send you before we hop on the call because it's going to answer most of your questions, right? So that would be using assignment selling through a one-to-one video to assignment sell a one-to-many video. That's probably an 80% video. I'm using a lot of jargon right now, but basically I'm sending a personalized video to get them to watch a one-to-many video that answers all of their questions before they hop on the call. So that's using two different types of video. And here's the thing, Austin, if they do that, if they actually watch that 10-minute video or whatever that I'm going to send you, now they don't have any questions in the sales call about what the product is, how much it costs, all that kind of stuff. So now we can talk about them and we can move that sale along much, much faster because they already know the answer. So that's a great example of using the one-to-one video to assignment sell the one-to-many video. The other thing that I would touch on is that there's different formats of videos. So this is going to be like a long form horizontal video that we're filming right now. Another really popular video is the short form vertical video. And the thing that I love about the short form vertical video is that it helps you focus on one idea at a time. So even if you look at like certain YouTube playlists, how it's set up, if you have shorts in the playlist, is it rolls from short to short to short to short. And they can go back and click on whichever one they want or watch it slower, faster, all that stuff. But if you can put together a little playlist of awesome YouTube shorts that tackles all the main questions, and they can see it's a minute each or 30 seconds each, it can be really effective to use that sort of format with maybe a little bit more engaging editing rather than a long format as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. And sometimes people will watch 10 1-minute videos before they watch one 10-minute video. So that's a good way to do that as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that I've noticed too, especially when it just rolls right into the next one on autoplay. You can get someone to buy into that idea of the short things first, but if you send them an 8-minute video, then a lot of times there's some hesitation to be like, man, do I want to really invest 8 minutes into this? But if you send them 8 1-minute videos, then it's like, oh yeah, no problem. I'll knock those out.
Yeah, that makes sense. And building that relationship, starting small, working into the bigger stuff like you do with anything else makes a lot of sense too. So if a sales rep is trying to utilize videos in their sales process, they haven't done it yet, they're looking to get started, is there any type of software or equipment they might need to get started with that?
That's a great question. So if I'm a sales rep and I'm looking to utilize video, first thing I would do is go get software that I can use on my computer. We use Vidyard here at Impact. Loom is another really popular video software tool. And so I would get those two softwares and I would just start to use those immediately. You don't need anything else. If you have a laptop and a camera, like you can make video and you can implement it into your sales process right now. Actually, when I was at one of my first sales roles, before I knew about the Ask You Answer and in all the 80% video and the selling 7, all that kind of stuff, I realized I was like, man, video can be really effective because I keep doing the same thing over and over. And so I sold UPS services. And so a lot of times we would get FedEx invoices to run a pricing analysis and show them how much we would be able to help them save. So one of the things that I did was I created a video that was like, congratulations, you're going to get a pricing analysis on your FedEx invoices, and hopefully we're going to save you a bunch of money. So here's what you're going to do. I need you to go into your FedEx account. So I created a FedEx account because again, showing is more important than telling. If I just tell them, hey, go into your FedEx account, click right here, do this, and then, and then pull up your invoices and send them to me. If they haven't done that before, it's going to be really tough. And even if I'm on the phone with them, it's going to be really tough. And so I would send them the video and screen share. Okay, you're going to click here, then you're going to click here, then you're going to click here. And so I had a video for that. I had a video for when someone signed on to the platform and was getting onboarded. And so there's certain points within the sales cycle that, there's certain things that need to happen each time at this stage with every customer. So make a video on that and make your life easier by having some content that you can use to smooth that process and make it as easy as you can and as frictionless ultimately for the customer.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. It's a win-win. You're saving that time of not having to explain it every single time you do the same thing, and they're getting that engaging video, building trust while you're not even there in the room with them. So it works out. Well, thanks, Anj. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us today, and we're excited to put it to use, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thanks, Austin.
If you haven't added video to your sales process yet, give it a try and let us know how it goes. Even though your first few may not be perfect, remember that you'll get better the more you practice. So always watch your videos back and adjust for the next one. Need help with your sales strategy? Contact us at impactplus.com to see if our Sales Performance Mastery program is a good fit for you. See you next time.